Bonjour! Today we're going to review the verb être, which means to be. We learned it last year, and the question is, how much do we remember this year, right? It's always a good idea to review it, and the verb être is extremely important in French. You're going to use it a lot as we go through this year in the past tense, so it's useful to know. Please copy down the forms of the verb as we go along. Also, repeat the verb form aloud after me. So, for example, here we have the guy pointing at himself. The word is je. You're going to write down in your notebook, je suis. And what does je suis mean? You should remember, I am. Right. Say it after me, je suis. Je suis. Say out loud how you would say, I am American. Répétez, je suis américain. Beautiful. Now we're talking to tu, right? Which means you. Tu es, you are. Répétez, tu es. Tu es. Excellent. Il means he. Il. Il means he, so he is. What do you think it is? Do you remember? Il est. Répétez, il est. Il est. Super. Now, we can also use these verbs with nouns. We don't just have to say il or elle. We can actually say a person. So, for example, le garçon est. So I could say le garçon est grand, le garçon est stupide, le garçon est intelligent, le garçon est sportif. And that would be very accurate for him, right? Le garçon est sportif. If his name was Joseph, we would do the same thing. We don't use il. We get rid of the il and put his name in there. Joseph est. Joseph est amusant. Right? Joseph is funny. Joseph est amusant. Joseph est sportif. Joseph est sportif. For her, we want to say she, elle. How do I say she is? See if you remember. Exactly. Répétez. Elle est. Elle est. Super. Again, if we want to say the girl is, we don't need to say the she, right? We just say the girl is. La fille est. So I could say la fille est intelligente. La fille est jolie. La fille est sportive. Same thing with her name, right? Jenny est blonde. Jenny est intéressante. Jenny est française. Now we're going to talk about ourselves, right? Nous, to say we are. Répétez, nous sommes. Nous sommes. You should know all of these, right? Nous sommes. How about if I'm talking to more than one person? What word do I use for you? Vous. Excellent. Vous. Vous êtes. Vous êtes. Répétez, vous êtes. You are. Say it again. Vous êtes. Super. Now, if I'm talking about just guys or guys and girls together, what pronoun do I use? Do I use il or elle? Brilliant. Il. And how do I say they are? Ils sont. Ils sont. Now, if I just have girls, I say elles, right? And how do I say they are? Elles sont. Elles sont. Here's the verb written out for you just as a chart. You're welcome to write this chart down, but you don't have to if you don't want to. The infinitive is the tu form, right? So it's être. Singular is je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. And the plural is nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. You'll notice the et is missing the accent. I was having trouble with that e that day, I remember. The e with the hat over it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now you are ready to go on and do the bell work, which is independent work all about the verb être. Using the verb, practicing it, making sure that we know it. So this is where I say au revoir et à bientôt.